Yeah, very good evening to one and all. Okay, so as part of our last session, okay, we just created a sample database table in our Oracle DB. So the table name is what? Ashok IT underscore customers. So which contains what? 5 columns. Okay, which contains what? 5 columns, sir. So first column is customer ID, which allows only numbers. Okay, second column is customer name, which allows the string, sir. String means nothing but a group of characters. Okay, you are already learned in the Java as well. String is nothing but a group of characters, sir. Okay, character means A is one character, B is one character, C is one character. By combining the A, B, C, we can call it as a string, sir. Grouping of several characters, we can call it as a string, sir. And at the same way, the gender also, we are going to save in the, gender also contains what? String values, sir. And age contains what? Only numbers. Location contains what? Strings, sir. Nothing but in the group of characters, sir. Okay, that is what an agenda of our creating the database table in our database case. Okay, step one. Step one, what we did, sir? We just created the database table object, sir. Okay, what database object we created, sir? What database object we have created? Table. Okay, so create a table name, and followed by as many as number of columns you would like to create, those many number of column names and respect to the data types you have to mention. Understand, sir? These are the things. This is what the syntax for creating the table, sir. Okay, this is what the syntax for creating the table. Okay, and so we need to follow some naming conventions in the Oracle for any kind of the table name or view name or sequence name. Okay, sir, string is nothing but an our understanding purpose. I have written the string with respect to the database. Varchar is a data type to hold the string values. Okay, yeah. So for our understanding purpose, string is nothing but a group of characters. For respect to the database, it is holding like the group of characters as a varchar data type. Okay, yes. So we need to keep in mind when you are when you are creating any kind of the database objects in the Oracle. Okay, so Oracle. So every name in the database must begins with an alphabet, and so the following the char set is valid in the variable name every name, sir, such as a small a to z or capital A to Z. You can define 0 to 9 and at the rate symbol, dollar symbol, hash symbol, and underscore symbol, sir. Okay, yes. And the as I told you, table names or column names or the case are not a case sensitive, sir, are not a case sensitive, and predefined words cannot used as in the names. Okay, predefined keywords are not allowed for using the names, sir. When you are defining the table name or column name, you should not use any predefined keywords. There are the 44 keywords are there in SQL. Okay, you cannot use those 44 keywords as a table names or column names or sequence names or any kind of database object names. Okay, and blank spaces are not allowed between the names. Okay, so blank spaces are also not allowed between the names, sir. Okay, these are the 5 thumb rules you need to keep in mind when you are creating any database object, sir. When you are creating any database object, and this is what the table, sir. Okay, this is what the table we have created in the last session, right? So this is what like as in the table we created in the last session. Let us create that one, sir. Okay, let us create that one from the freshly. Okay, see here. I just logged into my user, sir. Okay, show user. Okay, I just logged in my Mahesh account. Okay, I'm just creating. Okay, I'm just creating the table. Okay, fine. Just a minute. Let me get the copy of this syntax. Okay, copy, paste it. So see guys, table got created, sir. Table got created. So after creating the table, what you need to do, guys? Can you guys please respond? After creating the table in the database, what you need to do? You just need to populate some data onto the table, right? You just need to populate some data into the table, right or not? In order to populate some data into the table, so we would like to use one of the DML command that is nothing but an what? Insert, sir. Okay, that is nothing but an what? Insert. Okay, you can have the different options, sir. You can have the different options to insert the data. Okay, to insert the data, sir. The first syntax, sir. Okay, if you want to provide the values of a if you want to provide the values of a table based on the column names, means you can go with what? Syntax 1. Okay, in this is the syntax 1. Okay, so based on the column names, you are just providing the values, sir. Okay, the customer ID column one, the customer ID column name value is what? 01. Customer name, the value will be what? Mahesh. Customer gender value will be what? Male. And age is nothing but an 35 as a number. And the location is nothing but an Hyderabad, sir. Sir, as I already told you guys, okay, in the database, if you want to represent some string, that is in nothing but an what? Single quotes, sir. In Java, how can you represent the string, sir? Double quotes, right? Double quotes. Okay, in Oracle, the strings can be represented in what? Double quotes or single quotes? Single quotes, sir. Okay, single quotes. If you guys wanted to provide the values of your database table based on the columns, means you can go with this, the syntax, sir. Understand, sir? Understand? Okay, that is what the first syntax, sir. Okay, that is what like as in the first syntax. No, sir, you cannot use like as in the double quotes. Okay, you cannot use like as in the double quotes, sir. It is not a valid in Oracle. Okay, yes. So the first syntax, when you will go for the first syntax, sir, if you wanted to supply the values of a database column based on the column name, means then you can go for this first syntax. Okay, so when you will go for the second syntax, if you want to supply all the values of your table columns, then you will go for what? Second syntax, sir. Okay, so when you will go for the second syntax, no, sir, that's what I told you, Maurya, like we cannot use the double quotes. Single quotes only we need to use. That's what I clearly mentioned. If you are using that one, it is not a valid in Oracle. Okay, yes. Okay, so what is the second syntax? When you will go for the second syntax, sir? When you will go for the second syntax, if you guys wanted to supply all the values of a database columns, database table columns, means then you will go for what? Then you will go for what? Second syntax, sir. Okay, so that's why you are just using what? This one, sir. Okay, values class. Okay, values class. In the first syntax, if you remember correctly, so we just providing the column names. Based on the column names, you are just providing the values. If you are providing only 3 columns and 3 values, means it will be inserted only 3 columns with 3 values. Okay, but in this case, definitely you need to supply all the values of the database table columns, sir. If you are missing anything, then you will get an error called more enough values, sir, not enough values. Understand my point or not, sir? Understand my point or not? See, in the second syntax, you need to supply all the values for the database columns, sir. Database table columns. If you are missing any value, if you are missing any column value in this syntax too, then you will give you an error called what? Not enough values. Not enough values. It will give you an error. Understand, sir? That is what the second point, sir. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay, and the third one is what? If you guys wanted to supply the values of the database table columns continuously means then you will go for what? This one, sir. Ampersand column name. Ampersand column name. Okay, you need to append like as an ampersand column name, sir. Ampersand column name. Then you can give you what? The couple of values, sir. Sir, in the first syntax, we can insert like as in the values randomly. No, sir, you cannot. Okay, see, if you observe closely, observe this syntax, we just hard coded the value here. Okay, yes. So, but in the third syntax, so what you will do, sir, you can provide the values. Okay, you can provide like as in the values. Okay, you can provide the values of of the database table columns continuously by using what? By appending what? Ampersand column name, sir. Okay, this will give you what? Continuously you can insert it. Okay, so see, let me write that one, sir. Let me write that one. Okay, insert into, okay, Ashok IT. Okay, insert into Ashok IT. Okay, underscore customers. Okay, values of, okay, ampersand what? Customer ID, comma, ampersand of what? Customer name. Okay, so customer name. Okay, ampersand of what? Okay, ampersand what? Gender. Okay, then ampersand of what? Okay, ampersand of what? Age, sir. Okay, and then ampersand of what, sir? last column, location. That's all. This is what the syntax. You can insert like as in the records. You can insert like as in the records into the table continuously, sir. If you guys wanted to insert the records into the table continuously, sorry, sir. Sir, why these types show the format of an SQL? Yeah, that's what I'm telling Vishwanath. So why we need to use like as an ampersand, sir, here means I wanted to supply the value of an customer ID continuously, record by record. Okay, see here, sir. I just supplied this command, sir. I just supplied this command to the database. So what the database it will give you, sir? It will ask you enter the customer ID you would like to insert. Okay, something like a 01 customer ID. Okay, the customer name is what? Mahesh. Okay, customer name is what? Mahesh, and customer gender is what? Male. Okay, customer name is what? Male. Age 35. Location Hyderabad. That's all. So one record got inserted or not? Oh, sorry. Having some error. Just a minute. Okay. Clear screen. Okay. Just execute that one. Enter customer ID, sir. 01 and customer name. Customer name what? Mahesh. Okay. Gender as what? Male. Age will be 35. And the location is what? Hyderabad, sir. Okay. That's all. So see, sir, the row got inserted, sir. Row got inserted. The row got inserted, sir. Yeah, the row got inserted. Again, I wanted to insert one more row. Again, I wanted to insert like as in the one more row. What I need to do? Again, what I need to do, sir? Just use like as in the slash, which will execute the previous command. Which will use like as in the previous command, sir. Slash. Okay. Yes. So see, sir, again, it is asking you the second record customer ID or not. Again, it is asking like as in the second record customer ID or not. So I'm going to supply that one 02 and customer name as what? Ashok. Okay. Customer gender as what? Male. Okay. And the age will be 35 and the location is what? Hyderabad. Okay. Yes. Okay. Fine. Fine, sir. That's all. Okay. The second record got created, sir. The third record, sir, I wanted to insert like one more record as well. So then I can use the slash to execute the previous command. Okay. Yes. So it is asking 03 something like a Karthik. Okay. Karthik. And the gender is what? Male. Okay. Oh, sorry. We need to use like, see, sir. Again, I'm going to insert like one more command. Okay. 03. Okay. Then Karthik. Okay. The gender is what? Male. Okay. Something like 38. Age will be 38. Okay. The location will be what? Hyderabad, sir. Single quotes. Okay. Yes, sir. So see, sir, how many records got inserted? So just verify the table. Select star from Ashok IT underscore customers. See, sir, 3 records are there. 3 records are there. So could you please tell me, by seeing the output of this table, looks good or looks bad? By seeing the output of the table, so tell me, is that is in the row and columns by seeing this one? No. So it's not look good, right? So by default, Oracle can display up to 100 characters, sir, including the white spaces. Okay. You can change that the line, you can change like as in the characters per line by using what? Set line size of what? 300 characters per line. Okay. So by default, Oracle will be the displaying what? 100 characters per line, sir. You can change that to the character per line count by using this command, set line size of 300, sir. Just change it. Okay. Just change it, sir. That's all. Okay. Now you can check it out. Select star from Ashok IT underscore customers. See, sir, somewhat it is changing or not? Somewhat it changed or not, sir? Okay. If you wanted to increase, if you guys wanted to increase much more, okay, then you can use it. You can use it. Set set line size of what? Something like 600, sir. Okay, now you can execute the command. See, this is what much it is getting you. Hope you guys are comfortable. Yes. Yes. Okay. So see, sir, I would like to save the whatever the records I have inserted into the table. I would like to save that the data into the table permanently, sir. What command I need to use? Commit command. Commit command. Then you can verify it again. Ashok IT underscore customers. Understand? You are getting those records or not? So why you given like as in the commit, sir? The data, whatever the transactions you have done so far, those things will be saved into the database permanently. That's all. Understand? These are the things which we have done in the last session, sir. Okay. Step 2 is nothing but what? Given you the syntax for inserting the data into the database table, sir. Okay. If you guys wanted to insert multiple records into the table, means definitely I'm recommending you to go for the syntax 3. Okay. If you guys wanted to supply the values of all the columns of a database table columns means, then you can go for what? This syntax. If you guys wanted to supply the values of a database table columns means, then you can go for this syntax. Okay. Each syntax will have their own importance. So step 3 is what? Just for what? Selecting the data from the database case. Selecting the data from the database. Okay. Select a star from table name, sir. That's all, which you are going to get the retrieving the records. Okay. Yes. How can you clear the screen, guys? Can you guys please confirm? How can we clear the screen of Oracle SQL plus editor, SQL star plus editor? Can you guys please confirm, guys? How can we clear the screen of the Oracle SQL star plus editor, sir? Okay, you will be the having what? SQL, sir. CL space CR. That's all. Okay. How can you increase? How can we increase the characters per line in the Oracle? How can you increase the characters per line in the Oracle SQL star plus editor, sir? SQL star plus, okay, star plus editor. Okay, what would be the command for that? Come on, guys. What would be the command for that? SQL, okay, set line size, okay, line size, some numbers are you can provide. It's up to your wish. Some number you can provide. So the best example I given you as what? Set, I'm just giving you some example, set line size of 300. That's all. Okay, this is what like as in the how increasing the size of increasing the size of the increasing the number of characters per line in the Oracle, sir. Hope you guys are comfortable so far. Come on, guys. Hope you guys are comfortable so far or not. Yes. Okay, sir. Yes. So let us try to understand some basic commands of the Oracle, sir. Let us try to understand. So we just inserted some records into this table. Okay. We just inserted some records into this table, sir. Okay. So what would be the table name? Can you guys please confirm? What would be the table name? Ashok IT underscore customers is the table name, right? Ashok IT underscore customer. Okay. Sir, slowly I will launch all the commands. Don't worry. Okay. Just give me some time. I will launch in the sequential fashion, sir. I will be the launching like is in each and every command in the sequential fashion. Okay. Don't worry about that one. I will give you the commands in the linely one by one. Okay. Yes. As of now, we just created the table and how we are inserted the data and how can you validate the data as well. Okay. So what is the next step, sir? What is the next step? How to modify the data? How to modify the data in the database table, sir. Understand? How to modify the data in the database table? Okay. So after inserting the data, sir, so you would like to change the location of the customer. Okay. You would like to change the location of the customer, sir. Then tell me, you are going to perform an update or insert? Come on, guys. You are going to perform an update or insert one more record for that particular customer? No, you will perform like what? Update. Update means what? Modifying the data in the database table, sir. Okay. So by using the update statement, sir. Okay. By using what? Update statement, we can change the existing, column name, existing column value. So based on some conditions, sir. Based on some conditions. Some conditions. Okay. Yes. So what do you mean by condition, sir? Condition means here whether you want to update the values for all the records, whether you want to update the values for all the records or a particular record. Okay, or a particular record. Understand, guys? So condition means here whether you want to update the column values for all the records or a particular record. Okay, the point is, if you want, okay, see, that is what the conditions are. Okay, that is what like as in the condition. Okay, yes. And if you omit or ignore, okay, if you omit or ignore the condition, okay, if you omit or ignore the condition in the update statement, okay, then it will perform, then it will update all the records of the column values will be reflected. Understand, sir? If you omit the condition or ignoring the condition in the update statement means, then it will perform the update for all the records of the column values it will perform like all the records of the column values, sir. Understand? That is what the thing, sir. Okay. Yes. Okay then. So what is the syntax, sir? Okay. Syntax for updating all the rows in the table. Okay, in the database table, sir. Syntax for what? Updating all the rows in the table, sir. All the rows in the table, in the database table. Okay. Yes. So what is the syntax for that? Okay. Yes. Update table. Okay. Update table database. So table name. Okay. Table name set means whatever the columns you would like to modify. Okay. Those column names you are going to specify in the set class. Set is the one of the predefined class in Oracle. Okay. Set is the one of the predefined class in the Oracle. In that set class, you can specify whatever the column names you would like to modify. So modifying column name. Okay. So modifying column one, and then what? Modifying column value. Modifying column one value, sir. Understand? So it's up to your wish. Based on how many columns you would like to modify, you can modify it. That is up to your wish, sir. Okay, sorry. Up to your wish. That is so on up to n, sir. N. Up to n. Understand, guys? Yes. Okay. Yeah. The best example is, okay, the example. Okay. So write a SQL query. Okay. To update the location of all customers, to update the location as what? Something about Delhi for all customers, sir. For all the customers in Ashok IT _ customers table. Understand, guys? What is the what is the query it was? What is the query it is expecting, sir? So just updating the location as on what? Delhi. Okay. Sir, row wise update is possible, sir. Just wait for a minute. Okay, so we are in the point 1. Syntax for updating all the rows in the database table. In such a case, we did not use any where clause here. Okay, condition, we are not putting any condition. We are just telling that just what columns you would like to modify, those columns, that's all. Okay, so as of now, how many columns you would like to modify? What as of now, how many columns you would like to modify in the database table as per our business? Even how many columns you would like to modify, sir? Only one column. What is the column name? What is the column? What is the column name? What is the column name we would like to modify? The location, sir. So what is the value required to update? Delhi, right or not? Delhi, right? Yes. So what is the question? What is the query for that? So observe carefully, sir. I'm going to write the query for that. Okay. So update table name Ashok IT underscore customers set class. Set is the one of the predefined class. Set is the one of the predefined class from Oracle. Okay. And then followed by space, column name, sir, location, and then followed by value is what? Delhi, sir. So means tell me. So for this query, what would be the result, sir? For this query, what would be the result? So based on the rows available, in this table, those many number of records will be updated, sir. Okay. See, sir, I'm just right now, how many rows are there in our table? 3 rows are there. If I'm going to update, if I'm going to perform the update here, sorry. Okay, we have 3 records, sir. Okay, we have 3 records. Select a start from customers. We have the 3 records. So if I'm going to perform this update operation means, okay, how many rows will be reflected to our database? All the locations will be becomes like as in the Hyderabad to Delhi, and total how many rows? 3 rows. So what is the output of this one? Observe carefully, sir. Observe carefully here. Okay, so update table name update. Okay, syntax wise, sorry, sir, 1 minute. So we no need to use like as in the table, sir. Sorry. Okay, we no need to use like as in the table. Table object is not required here. Okay, yeah, just a minute. Go to this one. Same. Okay, yes. See, sir, how many rows got updated? So 3 rows got updated, sir. Why we got like as in the 3 rows got updated? Because we have only the 3 rows are there in Ashok IT underscore customers table. That's why all the 3 rows will be updated to what? Hyderabad to Delhi, sir. Please check that one. Earlier we have an Hyderabad. Now it becomes as what? Delhi or not? Yes. If your Ashok IT underscore customer table contains 150 records means, if you perform this update operation means, what would be the result you are going to get, sir? What is the result you are going to get if you are going to have 150 records? Come on, guys. If you are going to have like 150 records in this table means, if you are performing an update means, then how many rows you are going to get an updated? 150 rows. 150 rows. Okay. Earlier we have Hyderabad, sir. Earlier we have the location as an Hyderabad. Now this location will becomes as what? Delhi, sir. Okay. Yes. So if you closely observe here, we do not have any condition. We do not have any condition. So that's why all the rows got reflected in the database table. Correct or not? Tell me, sir, have we written any kind of condition in the update statement? Can you guys please confirm? No. No, sir, we did not written any kind of condition. If you are writing some kind of condition, then it will becomes what? Updating the location of a particular customer, sir. If you're writing some kind of condition, then you can update the location for a particular customers. Understand? So let us try to understand, sir. The same syntax, sir. Okay, same syntax, which will be increasing something. Okay, updating a particular row in the database table, sir. Okay, particular row in the database table. So see, sir, the same syntax, just you need to have like as in the where class. Okay, where class. Where is the one of the predefined keyword, and set is also one of the predefined keyword. Set class is set word is for what? Just modifying column names, sir. Column names and the respect to the values. So, but whereas where is nothing but what? Specifying the condition, sir. Okay, you can update the location. You can update the location based on the customer ID or based on the customer name. Okay, so based on the you can update the location. So based on the customer ID or based on the customer name. And if you want to update the location for gender base means you can go for the gender base as well. Okay, if you want to update the location of a customer based on some age also as well, you can add it. It's up to your purely your business requirements, sir. Okay, understand, sir? It is purely depends on your business requirement, okay, to perform the update on a particular condition. Okay, so in our case, what I am going to do here is I would like to perform an update operation of a particular customer, sir. Okay, particular customer based on what? Customer ID. So here, that is what the condition you are going to specify, sir. Here condition, sir. Where is the one of the predefined class and set is also one of the predefined class. Set always defines what? Modifying column names and respective values. Where is always specifies what? Which record you wanted to insert, which record you wanted to perform an update. Okay, either you want to write the condition based on the customer ID, either you can write the condition based on customer name, either you can write the condition based on the gender, you can write the condition based on the age as well. It's up to your business requirement. Okay, so now I wanted to perform an update operation for a particular, I wanted to update the location of a particular customer, sir. Okay, for a particular customer, for a particular customer. Okay, so for a particular customer and customer table, whose customer ID is 1, sir. Can you guys please confirm? So who is the customer ID? Whose customer ID is 1, sir? Who is the customer, sir? Who is the customer? Customer 1, Mahesh, sir. So means I wanted to perform the update operation. I wanted to update the location of the database table on the particular row or not. Someone asked, can we perform the update on the particular row or not? So that is possible, sir. That is possible. You can do. Okay. So same story, sir. Same story. So see, you just need to add where condition. Okay. Update. So Ashok IT underscore customers set location equal to set location is equal to Pune. Okay, where customer underscore ID is equal to 1, sir. Okay, this is the what the condition. This is what like as in the this is what the update statement you need to write based on the customer ID, sir. So you are already know that customer ID of Mahesh is 1. That's why I can hard code this one here. Okay, immediately the question may get into our mind, sir, can I write like as an update operation based on the condition based on the customer name, sir? Yes, happily you can write it, sir. Happily you can do it. Understand? Happily you can do it, sir. You can write like as in the update statement based on the customer name, sir. Okay, based on the customer name. Okay, so customer name is what? Mahesh or Ashok or anything. It's up to your wish. Okay, if that is the case means you can go with what? You simply change the condition. That's all. Customer name equal to what? Mahesh. Okay, yes. Sir, values of the database table is case sensitive, sir. Values of the database table is case sensitive. Column names, table names are nothing but in the case insensitive. Okay. So column names are nothing but on what? Columns are values are nothing but on case sensitive, sir. Understand? Okay then. So this is what the things are. Yes, you can do. Okay. So at a time, I would like to perform the update operation for the 2 customer IDs. Yes, you can do, sir. Okay. You can do that. I'm going to talk in the future as of now. As of now, for the time being, you just need to understand. So based on the condition, you can update the particular row in the table, sir. Understands, guys? So right now, I'm just modifying the location, sir. If I want to modify the location and as well as the age of the particular customer means, then you can do that one. What you need to do, sir? You just need to add one more column. Okay. location as Delhi. Okay, location as what here? The Pune. Okay, here something the location as what? Something Guntur. Okay, something like location as what? Guntur. And the age and the age I would like to update as what? 40, sir. Okay, yes, write a SQL query to perform the update write a SQL query to update the location as a Guntur and age as on the 40 for the particular customers, for a particular customer in Ashok IT customers table whose customer ID is what? Mahesh. Okay, for a particular customer whose customer ID is in what? Mahesh. Then in that case, tell me how many columns I need to modify, sir? How many columns I need to modify? 2 columns. So what are those columns? Location as what? Guntur. That is fine. Location as what? Guntur. And the age, comma, sir, comma, and age equal to what? And comma age is equal to what? 40. That's all. This is what the command. This is what the command. So tell me in this command, in this update command, we are updating only one column or more than one column, sir, of a particular row? We are just updating only one row for more than, we are just updating like as in the 2 columns in the 1 row, sir. That's all. Okay. Yes, sir, you can write like as in the, where you can write like as in any kind of condition in the where class. Okay, in the SQL, where class is used for what? Defining the condition, sir. Okay. Yes, sir. If you are going to have like as in the 2 customer names matching with the Mahesh means, then the 2 rows will be reflected, sir. 2 rows will be reflected what? Guntur and the age, sir. Understand? If you are going to have like as in the 2 customers which is having the same name of and the Mahesh means, it will be reflected to 2 records. Okay. Yes, but real time we could not perform the update operation based on the customer names, sir. We are always recommended to update the customers based on the customer ID. That is a unique number for every customer. Okay. Yes, you can, sir. You can write as many as number of conditions. That's what I specified, right? In the where class, you can use like as in the conditions, sir. Conditions. You can use as many as number of conditions, sir. Okay. Yes. So like you can write like as in the some more condition. You can add some more condition to the gender as well. Okay. Okay. You can add some more condition to the gender as well, sir. Okay. Yes. Mahesh and the gender and class. Okay. And class is for what? Gender and then male, sir. That's all. So means we are updating the customer location and the age of the customer. So where the customer ID, customer name is Mahesh, and along with this gender also it should be matched as what? Male. Okay. So in the condition, in the where class, you can use as many as number of conditions. It's up to your pure business requirement. Okay. Okay. Hope you guys are clarity on this one so far. Yes, sir. Logical operator, sir. Same in the Java as well. Logical operator. If the both are having that record in the database, then only it will perform the update. If any one of the values not matched with the database table means, then it won't perform any update. Same story. Okay. Yeah. So this is what like as in the performing an update operation on the table, sir. Let us write those things, sir. Okay. Let us write those things. Okay. Update Ashok IT underscore customers set location equal to what? Pune. Okay. Set location equal to what? Pune, sir. Okay. Set location equal to what? Pune. Okay. Where customer underscore name as what? Mahesh. Okay. See, sir, 1 row got reflected in the database or not? So in this case, what we are going to get, sir? In this case, what you are going to get? 1 row got reflected, sir. Okay. The result of the query is what? The result of the query is what, sir? 1 row got updated because So you have only one customer name matching with the Mahesh. If you are going to have more than the two customer names matching with the Mahesh means, then two records will be reflected, sir. Then two records will be reflected here. Okay. Yes. Okay, sir. Then verify the table whether it is reflected or not. That's all. Okay. Yes. See, sir, the record got reflected for the location as what, Pune or not? Yes. Okay. Then I would like to change the age as well. Okay, I would like to change the age as well. Same command, sir. Use arrow operators. Use arrow operators in the SQL command line. Okay, use like as an arrow operators in the SQL command line. Okay, so then you can change the query accordingly. Okay, yes, location and then age is equal to what, 40. So see, sir, see, now we are updating like as in the location and the age of the particular customer based on the name of the customer, sir. In such a case, right now we have only one record which is named with the match, which is the customer name matching with the Mahesh, sir. Then you are going to get like what, only one row got updated, sir, in this case as well. In this case as well, okay, it is going to have one more record updated. That's all. Okay, yes. So now I would like to add some more conditions, sir. Okay, yes. Here I would like to change like as in the customer, the location will be something like USA, and the age of the customer is 41, and the age of the customer is 42, where customer name equal to Mahesh, and then so gender, and the gender equal to what? Gender equal to what? Male, sir. Okay, male, sir. That's all. See, sir, one row got reflected into the database, and you can verify the table data. So it is reflected to the database table as well or not? Come on, guys. In this case as well, one row got updated, sir. Come on, guys. Okay. Yes. So one important note, sir. One important note. As of now, okay, as of now, in our table, we have only one customer record, only one customer record whose customer name as what? Mahesh, sir. Okay, whose customer name as in what? Whose customer name as Mahesh. That's why, okay, whose customer name as what? Mahesh. That is the reason we are getting only one row got updated in the above update SQL statements. Understand, guys? In the above update SQL statements, sir. Okay. Yes. Okay. If we are having more than, if you are having like as in the more than one customer, if you are having like as in the more than one customer whose customer names having as Mahesh means, okay, then we'll get the respective the rows, matched as a respective rows matched. Okay, respective rows matched got updated, sir. Okay, if it is updated, if you have like as in the two customers or three customers whose customer name is in the Mahesh means, then you will be the getting as what? 3 rows got updated. Understand, guys? No, sir. Sir, if you are using like as in the gender, if you are using only the gender in the where condition means, then it will be reflecting all the customers. But you are before that gender condition, you are just verifying for the particular customer name. Okay. So that is one important point, guys. Okay. Yeah. In the real time, always recommended. Okay, always recommended to perform. Okay, recommended to perform the update operation or update statement. So based on the customer ID, because customer ID will be a unique num will be an unique number will be an what? Unique number for every customer. Understand guys? For every customer, sir. That's all. Hope you guys got the clarity. Clear guys, everyone? Up to now? Any doubts? Dhoni, Mr. Dhoni. So can we modify the total row at a time? Yes, you can. You can, sir. Mr. Dhoni, you can. So whatever the columns are there, you can do that one. Okay. Saranya, like I already told you, if you are performing the update operation based on the gender, means whoever like as in the gender matched the customers, those gender matched customers will be updated. Okay. But before the gender, we used the customer name condition as well. If the particular customer name is Mahesh and gender is male means, then it will perform the update. If I'm going to have the customer name as in the Mahesh and gender as in the female means, it will perform update or not? No, it won't perform, sir. Okay, because the gender is not matched with the customer name. That's why it failed for an update. So let us try that one as well. Okay, see here. Okay, update, and I'm just trying to gender. I'm just setting like as in the gender as in what? Female. Okay, female. See, sir, 0 rows got updated. 0 rows got updated, sir. Yes, all the conditions should satisfy. Okay, all the conditions should satisfy, sir. Okay, so that is what like as an update statement, sir. Okay, so see, sir, and one more important point, sir, you guys need to remember. Okay, so okay, and then we used the two predefined keywords. Okay, we used two predefined keywords. Okay, two predefined keywords. Okay, in update statement. In update statement, that is nothing but an what? Set and where. Okay, set and where. Set is used for defining the modifying column names, sir. We're defining the modifying columns in the table, in the database table. Okay, yes, but where keyword, okay, where is used for specifying the condition. Okay, specifying the condition to update the particular to update the particular row or particular rows in the database table, guys. That's all. Hope you guys got the clarity or not. Set keyword is for what? Whatever the columns you would like to modify in the table, those column names you need to specify in the set class. Okay. And where is nothing but another keyword that we can call it as in what? Where class, where you can specify the condition to update the particular row or the rows in the database table, sir. Okay. Yeah. So purely based on business conditions, sir. Purely based on what? Business conditions. Hope you guys got the clarity, guys. Whoever like the non-IT background. So hope you guys got the clarity or not, how to perform the update operation on the table of columns. Yes. Okay, then fine, sir. Okay, sir, that's what I mentioned you here. Okay, that's what I mentioned you here. If you omit or ignore the condition, what will be the happen? If you omit or ignore the condition in the update statement, means what it will happen, sir? All the rows will be reflected, or only one row will be reflected? If you omit the condition or ignore the condition in the update statement, tell me, all the rows will be reflected, or particular rows only will be reflected? When will get like as when will the particular rows will be reflected, sir? If you are using the where class. If you are using like as in the where class, then particular rows will be reflected in the database. Correct or not? Yes. This is nothing but an what? Update, sir. Update. Okay. So first we created the database table. Then we just populated some data into the database table. And then we just modified the data in the database table. Then what would be the next operation, sir? What would be the next operation, sir? Delete. I wanted to delete unwanted records from the database table. I wanted to delete unwanted records from the database table, sir. Then definitely I need to go for what? Delete. Okay. Definitely I need to go for what? Delete, sir. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Yes. The next one is what? How to remove the unwanted records, sir. How to remove the unwanted the records from the database table.
Okay. From the database table, sir. From the database table. Okay. Yes. Okay. How to remove like as an unwanted the records from the database table, sir. Okay. By using what? The delete state by using the delete command from DML statements. Understand, sir? So by using what? The delete command from DML statements, sir. Okay. By using the delete command, okay, by using what? The delete command. So delete command by using like as the delete command, we can remove the unwanted records. Okay, we can remove the unwanted records from okay, unwanted records from what? The database table, sir. Okay. So okay, if you are specifying the where condition in the delete statement, then we'll delete the records. Okay, we'll delete the records. Okay, if you specify the where condition in the delete statement means then it will delete the records for delete the particular records, sir. Okay, particular records particular records. Okay, if you specify the where condition in the delete statement means then it will delete the particular records based on the condition specified, sir. Based on the condition specified. Okay, that's all. Okay, yes. If you omit or ignore the condition in the delete statement, okay, then will delete all the rows from the table, all the rows from the database table. So tell me, sir, if you guys wanted to delete all the rows from the table means what you need to do, sir? You just omit or ignore the where condition in the delete statement, sir. If you guys wanted to delete a particular record from the table means you need to specify as what? Where condition. Understand, guys? So the syntax, sir. Okay, syntax. Understand carefully the sir syntax. Okay, so syntax. So delete. So delete from. Then followed by table name, sir. Okay, table name. So example. Delete from Ashok IT _ customers. So means what it will do, sir? It will delete all the rows from the database table because we do not have any where condition in a SQL statement. Correct or not, sir? Can you guys please confirm? Sir? It will delete all the rows from the database table because we do not have any where condition, sir. Any where condition in the SQL statement, right? Yes. Okay. Okay. Another syntax. Okay. Yes. So that is another syntax, sir. I'm going to specify as what? Another syntax. Okay. So delete from table name. Okay, table name where, so conditions, sir, where you can specify what condition. If you guys wanted to delete the customers based on the customer ID, if you guys wanted to delete based on the customer name, if you guys wanted to delete the customers based on the gender, then you can go with what conditions, sir. Okay, I will be writing an examples for here. Observe carefully, sir. Okay, delete from Ashok IT underscore customers where customer ID equal to what? 1. So means it's just deleting the record from the table. Okay, whose customer ID is 1? Whose customer ID is 1? Only one record will be deleted, sir. Okay, only one record will be deleted. Okay, yes. Yeah, sir, you cannot delete the entire table, sir. Okay, you cannot delete the entire table. Prasad Reddy. So you cannot delete the entire table. So you can delete the data of the table by using delete command. By using like as in the delete command, you can delete the data from the database table. You cannot delete the entire table. If you guys wanted to do that one means, then you can go with what? DDL. Delete is focusing what? Data of the table, sir. If you want to remove the table means, then you can go for DDL command as what? Drop. Okay. Yes. Okay, sir. So here we are specifying like as in the where condition here, whose customer ID is 1. Only one customer record will be deleted, sir. Okay. Yes. If you guys wanted to delete the customer based on some customer name means, what you need to do, sir? You just need to have the customer name as what? Ashok. Okay. That's all. So particular customer, whose customer name is what? Whose customer name as what? Ashok, sir. If the Ashok record is existed in the database table means, then it will delete. If the Ashok record is not existed in the database table means, it won't delete, sir. Same rule is applicable for customer ID as well. If the customer ID 1 record is existed in the database table means, then it will delete. Otherwise, it will not delete, sir. Okay. It won't give you any error if the record is not present in the database table. Okay. Yes. So here delete. So next, sir, deleting the customers based on the gender. Okay. Delete customers where gender equal to what? Male, sir. Okay. So once what it is going to be the happening, sir? Deleting the customers. Okay. Deleting like as on the customers from the table. So from the table, whose gender as what? Male, sir. Okay. All the male gender related records will be deleted from your table. Understand? If your table contains the 1000 gender records as in the male means, those 1000 records will be deleted from the table, sir. Okay. In the where condition, you can specify the multiple columns, sir. No problem. So as of now, I'm just using as in what? These things only. Okay. Yes. So I wanted to delete like as in the customers whose gender is male and the age as in the greater than 35. Tell me what you need to do, sir. You have the business condition. DML commands, Praveen. DML commands can do can do the changes on the table level, sir. Table level information. You can insert the data into the table. You can modify the table you can modify the data in the table. You can delete the data from the table. Okay. Whatever the operations you are doing right now, inserting and updating and the deleting, those are nothing but on the performing the changes in the table or not. Not data, sir. See, we are just doing the data only, right? See, whatever the update statement you have written, so just to be doing like as in the just you are performing the update on the data only based on some conditions. Okay. Yeah, fine. Okay, sir. Yeah. So what is another query, sir? So we would like to delete the customers whose customer ID, so whose age is greater than 35 and the gender should be matched as in what? Gender as should be matched as in what? Male or female, male, sir. Okay. Then what would be the command for that? So here I'm going to write the command for that. So delete from Ashok IT underscore. Okay. Ashok IT underscore customers where gender is equal to male and age greater than or equal to 35, sir. So means it is going to delete like as in the customers whose gender as in the male and those males should be age should be greater than what? 35, sir. If the gender age is male less than 35 means, then it won't delete those records. Understand my point, sir? So it is nothing but on what? Okay. Deleting the customers deleting the customers from the table whose gender as male, and the age should be greater than 35, sir. Understand? Age should be greater than 35, sir. Clear? Yes. So 35 and above 35 will be deleted, sir. Correct. Sitaramaya, correct. Kaushik, like if you're not able to hear my voice, just rejoin into the meeting, sir. Okay. Yes. So what I'm trying to say here is, so we are just deleting the customer's information from the table whose gender is male and age is greater than 35. Okay. In the where class, we just use like as in the two columns as what conditions using and, sir. Understand? If the both are satisfying, then only it will delete the record from the customer, sir. Okay. Yes. How can we get back the deleted records? That we'll see in the coming session, sir. Okay. So tell me, sir, I wanted to save some day. I wanted to, whatever the operation so far I did, I would like to save that the operations into the database, sir. What command for that? Commit. So whatever the operations you have done so far, so those things will be saved into the database permanently. So when you perform the commit operation, sir. Okay. Yes. You can check it out. Select star from. Okay. Ashok IT _ customers, sir. See, location should be USA and the age should be 42. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is how you are going to perform the update operations on the database table and how you are going to perform the delete operations on the database table, sir. Sir, update and deletes based on your business requirement. You need to construct your SQL statement. Okay. Okay. As I told you, when you are performing an update operation on any database table, you need to consider like as any unique column in your table, sir. Okay. That will be an helpful for updating the particular records. Okay. Yes. Hope you guys are comfortable so far. Any questions, any doubts so far? Yes. If anybody having the questions, please raise your hand. I will give you an unmute option for you so that you can ask your question, sir. So I just want like confirmations from the non-IT people. So whether you are able in line with me or not. Roshan, I given you the unmute option for you.
Hi, sir.
Yes.
Sir, in SQL developer, I'm getting one error, sir. I tried a lot, sir, but it's not working. Sir, shall I share my screen?
You can't, sir. You can't. So I think you received an email from the admin team, right? So we can have the private group in that Oracle. We can have the private group in that Oracle in that mail.
No any email, sir. No any email, sir.
As per the information which I have received from the admin team, as they send as one email. Okay.
Okay, sir. Couldn't not install some modules like module related.
Okay. 1 minute.
I tried a lot of options from YouTube and all, sir, but it's not working.
Okay. So can you drop an email, the screenshot? Can you drop an email to me for the screenshot?
Yeah, sure, sir. Sir, can you share me your email?
Yeah, sure. 1 minute. Yes, Mahesh dot at the Mahesh. 1 minute, sir. Let me put it here. Okay. Okay, sir. This is what like my email, sir. Okay. So mahesh.ashokit@gmail.com. Okay. This is what my email. Okay. Whatever the problems you have, so whatever the errors you have, the screenshot you can share with me. So definitely I will give you that answer. I will give you that reply whenever I got the free time.
Yes, sir. Sir, one more question is there. Sir, in real time that people will use SQL developer, then sir, why we are going for SQL command line?
So because to getting into that SQL developer, sir. Okay. So we are in the real time, we are using SQL developer only. So we are at the initial point, right? We are trying to habituate for writing the queries. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But sir, in SQL Developer, we don't use that query like
Yeah.
statement.
Yes. Yes.
We
You
don't
can.
use.
No. 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 So we are going to type that one, but you are getting some kind of instructions when you are typing the query.
Yeah.
Okay. So instead of that one, you just need to habituate writing the queries with your hands.
But sir,
So
in
that
SQL Developer, we don't write this query, na?
yeah,
Graphically.
you can use that one, right? Graphically, you can have an option, and as well as you can write the
Oh,
queries as well.
yeah. Got it, sir. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, Praveen, I given you unmute option for you.
Yeah, sir, I'm asking about DML commands. We cannot change the table name or table column names, that, sir.
No, sir, you cannot modify that one. So if you want to modify the table names or column names means, then you need to go for another type of command in the DDL, that is alter.
Yeah, okay, sir. And
Okay.
one more doubt, sir. In a type one, in example one, we have checking that column, inserting the values and columns, no, sir.
Yes.
If I mention first one is in a column customer ID, second is in a gender, I update the values at the form of same like that, sir.
Yeah. Accordingly, you need to specify, sir, customer ID, whatever the value you would like to update, insert that name, that value you need to appropriate. That's what I told you.
Okay, if in while giving the column names, first one is the second one is the first one, I can update the values like that on so on, sir.
Yeah, you can do.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So Kaushik, I given you unmute option for you.
Sir, I am getting the doubt. I'm writing the SQL command in the run SQL command, sir. But all the problems have been all the questions has been completed, sir. I'm not getting any error, but the table created is not occurring, sir.
Sorry, sir. Can you please come again?
Sir, I'm writing the SQL command for inserting the customer IDs and customer names and customer
Location.
details.
Okay.
And location, sir.
Okay.
I'm getting not getting any error, but the table was not creating.
So before performing the insert operation, have you created the table?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you created
Yes,
the
sir.
table, right? But
Yes.
you need to perform the commit operation before performing the insert.
Before inserting the table, we have to commit operation.
Yes. Then you can try the insert. Then it will works.
In SQL command also, we are keeping semicolon means coming error, sir.
Where, sir?
After completing the insert command, after keeping the close bracket, we are keeping semicolon, not, sir.
Yes.
That point is getting error, sir, in SQL command.
SQL command line, you mean to say that command line interface or SQL developer?
In SQL developer side.
SQL developer will not get any error, sir. That is syntactically the correct only. So maybe you are typing any kind of a mistake in the grammatical mistake. Please verify and recheck once.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Tomorrow
okay.
we'll apply the same commands on the SQL developer as well. No problem at all.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions, Kaushik?
No, sir.
No. Okay then. Thank you. Yeah. Sharanya, I given you the unmute option for you. Please go ahead with your question.
Sir, I have downloaded DBS. All I have downloaded, but only one developer is not getting for me, sir. Icon I did not got the developer icon.
You did, so you downloaded the software from the Oracle Corporation, but you did not get like as an Oracle SQL developer icon. That's what you're trying to say, right?
Yeah, I got one icon, but two icons will get, na, sir.
No, see here. So once you downloaded that SQL developer, you are extracting that folder, right? So
Yeah,
under that, you can able to find this one.
Okay.
Application.
Okay.
Okay.
We have to download. After that,
just double click on it, then automatically it will open you the developer tool.
Okay, sir. It will be open icon, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes. Okay. Shita Ramaya, like you can unmute yourself and you can ask your question.
Sir, in real time, which one we are using, sir? SQL developer or command prompt or this one?
SQL developer, sir. SQL developer, as I already told you in the last session, SQL developer will be using in the real time, but we are at the initial point to work with an Oracle. So we need to habituate for writing the queries by hands.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yeah, okay then. So, Pranab, you can ask your question. I've given you the unmute option for you.
Yes, sir. Actually, I have same question.
Oh, okay. Real time, which interface we are going to use?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
SQL developer only, sir. SQL developer only. Okay. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Yes, definitely, sir. Definitely will be using an SQL developer only. Why? Because that kind of the user interface where you can get the information of the tables very easily. Okay. But we are at the working with an Oracle at the initial point, right? You just need to habituate for writing the queries manually. That's why my focus on the CA like this one. Yes, whoever like isn't the getting the errors when you're opening the SQL developer, I will let you know the solution by today, sir, or tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow session, sorry. How to update the column names like customer name. You wanted to perform in Srividya, like you wanted to change the column names. Yeah, then you can do that one by using alter command. That's what I told you. That's what I told you in the session, sir. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions? Sir, you can access the notes in the GitHub. You can access the notes in the GitHub, sir. Okay, you can access like as in the notes in the GitHub, and you are getting like recording in the Ashok IT portal. Okay, if you are not receiving anything, you can check with the admin team on this. You can drop an email to the admin team on this, sir. Sir, whoever like as in the getting the warnings of the Oracle SQL developer, so which you have downloaded, sir? Let me show you that one. Let me show you that one. So are you in the correct path or not? Just verify. Okay. So you are like as in the getting the things when you're opening the SQL command, SQL developer, just verify that one. So just open, you are just Oracle SQL developer 22.2.1. You just need to download this one, sir. Windows 64-bit with JDK 11 included. Okay. With JDK 11 included, sir. So because SQL developer is built on Java, sir. Okay. That's why I am suggesting you to download this one, sir, not this one. Okay. If you are installing this one means then JDK 11 is required to install. Okay. If you are downloading this one means you no need to install the JDK. Okay. That is the point. Same downloaded, you are getting the same error. Okay. Let me verify that one and get back to you on the tomorrow session, guys. Okay. Okay. Prakash, like I will let you know in the tomorrow. Okay. Why you are getting an error. I got the screenshot from you so that I can tell you that one, sir, in the tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions from others? Hope you guys are in line with me. The non-IT people just confirm me over the chat for today. Srividya, no sir. Are you in line with me? Srividya, no. What is your doubt, sir? Okay then. That's all for today, guys. We'll meet you on the tomorrow. Have a nice day. Good night. Bye-bye.